our economics editor, has been at Westminster today. She joins us again. Linda, things aren't getting worse, but it's hard to say that they're really getting better, is it?
Yeah, absolutely right, Andrea. What we've gotten today is a budget within constraints. And the constraints are, of course, the UK is projected to have the second biggest budget deficit in the EU. So there's very little the Chancellor could actually do. So these are what he did. He did say that the deficit targets will be hit. So in other words, this year's target and next year's target, which is 7.6%, a slight uptick in growth this year, a slight downtick for next year. And the mix of policies that he introduced, that was probably as much as he could do. So he cut taxes, a couple of very eye-catching tax cuts. The 50p tax rate is gone as of next year. It's down to 45p. Corporation tax cut to 22% for next year. But the most important thing about this budget is that it's fiscally neutral. In other words, these tax cuts are being paid for by other revenue raisers somewhere else. So it is, in a sense, shifting around the puzzles in a box, Andrea.
Now, tax measures were the centrepiece today. Do we know if they're going to be helpful for growth?
I think his justification for cutting the top rate of tax is based on research coming out from the Office for Budget Responsibility that suggests that it was only going to raise $1 billion and not $3 billion. So I think his justification was that it was deterring people from working. However, I did speak with Rachel Reeve. And of course, she's the opposition Labour Party spokesman for finance. And she made the point that she doesn't actually think that is the right way to go, that any additional space shouldn't have been used to cut the top rate of tax, but really to have helped increase middle incomes. And so, of course, I'm sure, Andrea, that's a debate that will go on, but that's the choice that he's made. And when I did speak with John Cridlin at the CBI, he said he was positive on the budget and it was good for business. It boosted confidence. Back to you in the studio.